got it. Let's go. Good evening, everyone. So, yeah, somebody, I won't name any names, but somebody forgot to charge the batteries in their wireless microphones. So, yeah, there will be an intermission where I take the currently half-charged batteries out and replace them with the other charging batteries. But good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hey, Jelly Be Good, Retro Fox, Sigurd Ian Polpo, how's it going? Texas Poos Baller, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, that person's going to be put on administrative leave for a while, I think is what's going to happen. Because, as I mentioned in the Discord, this is probably going to be my last stream of the year. Work is going to be very soon into 10, 12-hour days, getting ready for a trade show that's very, very, very important. And then after that, we've decided to move. So, yeah, all of this has to be packed up. And I'm not looking forward to that, but, you know. Someone exclamation Discord. There's a Discord server now. Your last stream ever after this terrifying, yeah. Oh, you know what? I'll bet that link is not good anymore. Tell me if it's not good. I'll change it up. Yeah, let me know. Is a good news move? Yeah, I mean, it's just, this is a lousy apartment. This is a lousy apartment, and I'm moving into, I haven't found it yet, but I'm finally going to rip the Band-Aid off and move into a slightly less lousy apartment. So, yeah, that's how that be. Let me just go ahead and refresh the invite link here. And then I will just drop that. Yeah, Discord doesn't want you to have permanent. Well, I mean, there is a way, but I think there's a way. I don't know. Anyway, there's the link. Good evening, Petzel, Antaeus, and Bahamut. How are you all? Yeah, thank you for that. It's just got to do it, just drudgery. So anyway, but as I've said, this has been a very long time coming, and we finally have the BBC Master. I know I got this thing. I had to check my DMs with Gedge. I got this thing back in April when I first pulled it out, had a look at it, and it was making hideous noises, and it is no longer making hideous noises. So yeah, I'm super happy about that. Take that wire aside. We will need that later, but not at the moment. Great. Thanks you all. Thanks everyone joining the Discord. I plan to hang out on there. If I do any like impromptu streams, it'll probably just be on Discord. After you move, the one gets to say, I have that in a box somewhere. Yes, I already get to say that. Like I have boxes I have barely, there's a box over there on the table underneath my PVM that is just nothing but floppy disks. And I don't think I've opened it at all since I've gotten here. I discovered when I moved into this place that a solid 50% of my possessions is just the physical artifacts on which data is stored. Either, CDs or floppy disks or hard drives, DVDs, magnetic tape, even tapes around. It's just artifacts that store data. So that was a little funny and depressing all at once. But yeah, here's the Master. So, brief story on it. Let me make sure it's turned off. This is the Master SD, which I will be attempting to make some use of. This is basically an MMFS device I've discovered. It does not actually emulate cartridges, which is what I thought it was for. But no, it's like the Turbo MMFS that I have on my Model B, which is over there. Maybe it can be shown. Is it peeking out? Yeah, there's my Model B peeking out there in the corner of my camera. So I have borrowed its SD card for tonight. But still haven't put the screws back in this thing because you can't put the screws in something if you expect it to continue working. We all know that. MMFS. It's the multimedia card filing system. So there's a whole suite of devices. Let me just get ahead and grab it. Grab my Model B. There's a whole suite of devices that basically look like this, and they go in the user port of the BBCs, and they give you an SD card access, which emulates a floppy disk. Well, kind of. It doesn't really emulate a floppy disk. It's a whole other disk filing system. Freddy Dingo, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How are you? Don't know that I've seen you before. I don't know that I've been in any of your streams. Welcome. And welcome, raiders. What are we working on tonight? Yeah, this is the BBC Model B. Hello, Dazza. How are you? Oh, thank you all so much for the follow. Yeah, I mean, screwless vintage computers is totally a thing.
No. You need some more exercise. You understand?
Let's see. What were you up to tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit mean to fat shame me on my own stream, but there you go.
Didn't catch enough of that clip. I'm sorry. You have to tell me what was going on tonight. Some of the people in here, yeah. There's I've got a lot of people. I've got a lot of cool people in here. Everyone say hi. Hello, everyone. Everyone say hello. Yes, is this a tiny multimeter? Yes, it is actually. Playing Totally Rad on the NES. I've never even heard of Totally Rad. What is that? Forgot the raid message again. Hey, T-Shack, how's it going? And Lady Ilaros, welcome. So this is actually, I picked this up at a trade show many moons ago. It is a USB floppy drive in the shape of a Fluke network analyzer. So, sorry, a USB flash drive, not a floppy drive. So I needed a flash drive tonight because I'm going to try and get a Gotek working in this thing. And I reached over to I was like, okay, I've got this thing. There's nothing else I care about on it. So yes, this is my little tiny Fluke USB flash drive. Platformer on the NES. Cool. It's totally rubbish. That's a shame. That is a shame. There were a lot of games on the NES, so you can't expect them all to be great. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome, raiders. I hope you're all in the mood for some general vintage computing faffery tonight, because yeah. So anyway, to make a long story short, we've been at this thing 8 ways from Sunday, replaced the VIAs down there, because everyone was like, oh, your VIAs are dead, I'll check my VIA. They're not dead. I got some replacements anyway, but didn't. Then I was like, okay, it's the CMOS. Here's the CMOS chip right here. So I replaced the CMOS. This is actually a brand new CMOS chip for it. Brand new. That didn't do it. I still wasn't storing settings. Finally, I go through the schematic and I realize it's hidden underneath the keyboard. There's a 74LS259, which is an 8-bit data latch, which I thought at first was a multiplexer, but it calls itself a latch. Anyway, that is responsible for driving these LEDs on the keyboard, which we've noticed were always on. It's also responsible for driving the chip select to the CMOS RAM chip. So without this chip functioning, nothing could write to the CMOS. Nothing can write to the CMOS, nothing can fix the settings, nothing can fix the settings. It's going to beep at you really loud. Replace that chip, fired right up. I was excited. So there's still more things I want to do to this machine. I don't know how many I'm going to be able to get done to it before I have to pack it away, but that is the state. I have, let's see, I have things for this machine. I have things for so many of my machines right now, actually. It's starting to become a little bit of a problem. Well, let's see, that's the C64 stuff. All right, so here's the first thing I'm gonna pop in tonight. What trashed the hard drive on your tower? What trashed the hard drive? I didn't know your tower's hard drive got trashed. Oof. No, thank you, Freddie. Yeah, I just sort of got into this, and I pivoted at the beginning of this year from doing gaming stuff to just doing project streams, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. I get a lot out of working on real hardware retro stuff. There's a bug in the SCSI to SD firmware, though. Well, that sounds terrible. I must have ducked out before. I never get a chance to stick around long enough to see any full streams. BBC programs games for this machine. So educational, yeah. If using CD-ROM emulation, you inject the drive, it maps device 0 to whatever device you were using. Ooh. Yeah, exactly what Lady Alaros said. That sounds bad. Were you able to recover the drive, or do you have to rebuild everything? I hope you didn't lose your saves. Oh no, I hope you didn't lose your saves. Oh my goodness. Yes, we will finally freaking get to Granny's freaking garden. Granny's garden will be tended tonight. All right. So, this is the acorn moss chip. And the first thing I'm going to do is pop in this quad ROM switcher. And let's make sure this works. I don't know if we'll need this for anything tonight, but let's test it out anyway. And suggestions are good for channel viewers, yeah. Indeed. Thank you all. All right, so let's see. I was expecting, well, I guess I can put it here. I can fit it here where the composite used to go. I'm just going to sort of leave it like dangling out the side for right now. But that's so this will allow it to boot the firmware from either the Model B, maybe there's a couple other things, and then the master. So basically, I can turn my master into a Model B, which will be cool. All right, enough talk. Let's fire this thing up. Hopefully my scaler is still in the right configuration. There we go. This was an absolutely amazing sight for me when this thing finally booted BASIC. Morn hub. Yeah, so caps lock works, shift, all the keys work. I can type without holding down the shift lock key. It's absolutely amazing. There's only one correct answer: you get eaten by a witch. All right, yeah, we're getting to that. We're gonna play that. So all right, this is in BBC Master mode. Now, if I switch this, I should be able to boot it up basically as a Model B. Yep. There's the boobip, BBC Computer 32K. So I can run all the incompatible, at least some of the incompatible stuff on here, basically making it be a Model B. So I'm very excited about that. Switch it back to that mode. I'm actually going to try and put my scaler into a different scaling mode. See if I can get it back down to proper PAL. Don't know that I can. 60 hertz now. What are we doing? 1024, 768. Did I wrap around? 1280. I'm just using one of these crap scalers right now. 720p 50. Well, at least it's 50 hertz. Let's try this, see if it works. Yep. All right. I think this will work. I think this will work for us tonight. I haven't tuned any of my video setups for the BBC. This game is still sold with box. Yeah, I saw someone tweet it out. It's like it's still available like on the App Store with the original drawings that look honestly quite scary. But okay, so that is in place. So typically I think the thing that people like to do is like to take one of these here floppy cables and connect it down there, and I have a Gotek here, but it was in a box labeled flash floppy Gotek, and then I powered it up and it just gave me numbers, which means that it is not in fact running flash floppy. And then I saw why. It's because this is one of those Arteri microcontroller based Goteks, and it's the F415, which only has 32K of RAM. But I think that's actually going to be okay for a BBC because I don't have to deal with high density disks, and the interface is fairly slow to begin with, so we might just be able to get away with it. It was I thought it was tooted and tweeted, but maybe not. Yes, the Featherverse, of course. All right, and then the last thing that I have, well, I guess it's the last thing that I have I want to install. This is the PiTube Direct. This is a Raspberry Pi 0 to tube interface. So I can plug my Pi 0 here, and this plugs right into the tube interface. And there's bare metal software for, excuse me, for the Pi that emulates all of the tube microprocessors. And even like raw ARM. You can just access the bare metal ARM of the Pi if you want to. Yeah, luckily I have a Pi 0 and a Pi 0W left over from before Pis were rare as hen's teeth. So hopefully I'll get to that. Not going to mess with that tonight. If I can get to anything tonight, it'll be the Gotek. But right now, I think I can just run a bunch of stuff off the MMFS. I'm going to give this a go. Yeah. That is a retirement plan indeed. Yeah, bare metal Pi stuff is really good. I'm quite pleased with it. Very happy. All right. No longer inside the machine. Take the stack strap off. So let's go. Let's get you booted. All right. Cool. So now I can just say, if you say star ROMs, oh, for this stupid thing. You know what? Actually, I should see if the Medusa is cool with the BBC. That would be a better scaler to run. Maybe. All right. If the Scamazon scaler pisses me off too much, I'll switch over to the Medusa. And the price of Pis are as much as you paid for your Amiga. Yeah, I mean, Pis are absolutely ridiculous. All right, so here we are. ROM 0, Master SD, MMFS, SPI. So that is our filing system. So I can do star MMFS and bcat to list the disks. Here we are. 269 disks. Nice. And on there we have disk number 253. Should we start disk number 253? Yeah, batteries on my wireless receiver are really close to death, so y'all just gonna have to shout at me when they finally die, because, like I said, I'm an idiot and I forgot to charge the blasted things. No, play Elite instead. We can fire up Elite, I guess. I've never played Elite. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna take a quick break and grab some batteries that may be a little better. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay, that's working. Thank you for shouting out Lady Alaros, Amiga Gamer. 400-hour stream, yeah, no kidding.
somebody clip that for me, please.
Oh yeah, that was the yeah. I had all sorts of problems with that game. That was fun. That was a fun stream though. Same about your C128 freebie from the original owner. My C128 was not a freebie, but I love it too. Yeah, the train wreck of ease. Okay, here we are. Let's do it. I think I have sound routed into my bench monitor. No such thing as a free ride. Yeah, it's like a free cat or a free car. Hey, Coffee Cup Arcade, how you doing? All right, deboot 253. No. Can't boot the disk? All right, maybe. You're getting a free BBC Micro? Nice. License fee goes up, yeah. Pay your license fee for your BBC Micro. Hard drive cables for the 486 and the period correct mouse for the G4. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've gotten a whole mix of free and not so free and very not so free computers. But, you know. All right, so I think this is just basic, right? Can I do this? Oh, nice. Well, good luck with the potential cat cave, Lady Alaros. Oh, Day of the Tentacle. This was a good stream. Yeah.
Oops.
Oof. Dr. Fred, are you okay? Dr. Fred? I'd better get him to the lab. Well, I got him in here, but he's out cold.
Yeah, I need to play this. I need to play that game too. That's the perfect example of that comedy trope. Wait, after you flatten them, wait till they get to their feet, hit them again, right? Okay. All right, here we go. I think I can just run this, can I? Am I ready to start? Yeah, I guess I'm ready to start. Okay, sound works. Yeah, okay. Why? Oh God, hang on. You say you're not ready. It loads anyway. All right. Sorry. I had audio routed like all the wrong ways. I hope did the audio for that come through? I don't know that it did. My microphone got routed into the HDMI capture. I freaking hate OBS. And I hate Windows audio devices. Okay. There's a magic tree here. Which one do you think it is? Top right corner. Right? Put the letter first? You piece of... Well, the audio should be coming out actually into my HDMI chain now. This is a real micro. Yes, this is a real BBC. Bang your head against a wall until something breaks. Yeah, all right. 3B. Nope. Got to put the letter first. Why the letter first? What idiot wrote this? There's not enough magic in that tree. Is there a clue I'm missing? Is there a clue I'm missing? C4 wipes, yeah. All right. I guess I'll give you all X, Y. Sure. A2. Enough magic in that tree. All right. Okay. Was that loud? Was that too loud? I can turn it down. I can turn it way the hell down. All right, we're gonna move the Model B. Sit down for some proper edutainment here. Yeah. All right. Kingdom of the Mountains. Do you have a password? No. Can you see a cave? I think that's a cave. No? Okay. Yes. Do you want to go in the cave? I'm honestly not sure. Yes, yes, you do. You're inside the secret cave. Not very secret, just hanging out there. King and Queen of the Mountains have been locked away in here by a wicked witch. Their 6 children have been taken away and hidden by the witch. 6 children? Well, I guess, it's like King and Queen, sure. Oh. Sorry, I didn't drink enough before the stream. Which children were taken? We don't know. All of them, I suppose. Would you like to help the King and Queen? No. It's not very nice. No. Yes. Fucking yes. You must try to find the missing children. First one to look for is a girl called Esther. King and Queen's pet raven will help you. Oh dear Lord. Oh, look at that. Look at that basic animation. King and Queen's blue raven. Do they have more than one raven? Is it necessary that we differentiate which raven this is? Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess the first of the magic powers it used to turn itself blue instead of black. I mean, if I say no, you never let me, so I guess I'll just say yes. Let's go to the woodcutter's house. Which has made the woodcutter leave his home. All right. Now it is a prison for Esther. All right. Sure. Come with me. Why do you even ask? Like, why do you even ask? Hey, Freddy Dingo, thanks so much. Thank you for the raid. Hope you enjoy your evening. Get some good sleeps. Get you an axe, yeah. Woodcutter's house. It's like Apple II low-res graphics. Acceptance is important, yeah. I don't know. Does it say fig or does it say pig? I think it's yeah, no, you're right. It says fig. It totally says fig. Would you like to go in? Again, not really. You'll have to be brave. Okay. You must solve a little puzzle. There's a secret word on the house. What is it? I guess it's fig. You can go inside, but must be very careful, which accepts some traps. GIF, yeah. I just take an apple from the tree. No, you just told me this place is full of traps. I'm not taking a freaking apple. It's like teletext adventure. It's very dark, but you can see a long stick by the wall. Are you going to take it? Sure, maybe I'll die and I won't have to play this game anymore. See, a door leading to the kitchen, a door leading to the back room, a cupboard, and some stairs. Yes, very much more eye bleed. Where do you wish to go? Do I just type, like, kitchen? Huge cooking pot hanging, and new random colors. Or a very hot fire. I wonder what's in there. Are you going to look in the pot? Sure. Oh dear. Oh dear. Send you home at once. Okay, fine. All right. We failed. Very sorry, but the witch has sent us home. Yeah, no kidding. Let's try again later. All right. Oh my god, do I have to go through this whole thing again? Lost, find a witch. Oh my god, does anyone remember which tree was the magic tree? Which tree was the magic tree? Was it like B2? Yeah. Oh fuck, it changes? You gotta be kidding. Like what's the point of this? What is the freaking point of any of this? What idiot thought that this was a good idea? Teach you it's all pointless. You turn it off and go outside. Yeah. Okay. I have a password. I wish I had a password. Is it fig? Is the password fig? Are you sure you have a password? I swear my password is fig. No, it's not. Oh my god. This is not educational. Number Munchers is educational, right? Fraction Fever is educational. Oregon Trail is more educational than this, and that's not very educational. Do you want to go in the cave? Yes. Your first retro computer upgrade, nice. Yes, let's help them. They're poor children. And their stupid blue raven. Oh, that's what dysentery is, yeah. Couldn't we have taught them about something they actually need to avoid in life? Yes, Please help me, Blue Raven. Let's go to the woodcutter's house. Ready to come with me? No, but I'm going to do it anyway. I like to go in. Yes. The secret word. All right. No, I'm not taking the apple. Oregon Trail with spaceships and unicorns. Super amazing wagon adventure. Oh boy. On the ZX Spectrum too. Oh god. Yes, I'll take the stick. That didn't kill us last time. Defend against bears and squirrels. The hunting. Oh god, the hunting. The hunting in Oregon Trail. So annoying. Alright. Let's go to the kitchen again. I wonder what's in there. Gonna look in the pot. No. Go to the back room. Nothing in here except a small wooden box in the corner. I'd like to open the box. Is the box going to kill me? The box is going to kill me, isn't it? Inside. And it says, it's not in this room that you will find the witch's broom. Okay, fine. Pretend you're actually playing an actual game, yeah. You wouldn't have come back to the kitchen. You got to go back to the kitchen, right? I don't know why. What's in the cupboard? It's very cold in here. Why is it cold in there? You see a red broomstick. Sure, I'll take this. Yeah. Ah, witch got me again. Yeah. Anything is more fun than this game. Absolutely anything. Yeah. Just... Okay. Have I suffered enough with Granny's garden? There's no garden. There's just cupboards and broomsticks. It's just kids shouldn't be curious about anything. Yep. You die at completely random times for stupid reasons. Teaching kids they were not to be curious about anything was a common belief. Yeah. I don't know. I gotta think maybe I would rather have actual lessons than this. Okay. There. I've done it. I've played Granny's Garden. It is over and done with. Are you happy, Amiga Gamer? Part 2? No. I'm not going to play it again. Oh my god, is Grand 2 is on that disc. Is that part 2? Is there really a part 2 to this game? I know I haven't completed it. I never complete any game on stream. Oh, I don't just load Grand 2? I thought I just loaded the second part of the game, right? Or am I cheating? You're right, I did complete Fallen Kingdom. That is true. Hello, Digital Warhead. How are you? Welcome to the Kingdom of the Mountains. What is your password? Oh, Jesus, you actually need the password. God dang it. All right, give me the password. Already loaded the blasted thing. Granny's Garden Part 2, The Witches Strike Back. Witches have been doing the only striking in this stupid game. I pity anyone who knows this password by heart. I pity anyone who's played this game enough to know this password by heart. Seriously? So you actually had to play this game like in school? This was real edgeware? Because, man, I do not feel at all ashamed of my Apple II edgeware heritage now. Sky. Okay, thank you. You have found these children, Esther and Tom. Yeah, we totally found Esther and Tom. Yep. All right. There's our stupid blue raven again. First time using a computer. If this was my first time using a computer, I would never use a computer ever again. I would be convinced that they were the stupidest machines humankind had ever invented. Are you brave enough to look for them? Sure. Brave enough to play this game. Snow, sky, and river. Okay. Yeah, I would have been in awe of these graphics. That is for sure. What the hell? Look at his little feet. Look at his little feet. Achu, keeper of the gates. Bless you. Enter the city. You must answer my question. What is your favorite food? You have to call your other classmates funny things like butts. Okay. Bug squishing game. That's more educational. What is my favorite food? How about hamburgers? I had a hamburger tonight. Is that what he's doing right now? Is this animation him sneezing? We skipped over the witch's house. We skipped over the witch's house. I got captured by the witch twice, and I was just like, I'm out, witch. The girl here seems to be lost. Her name is Anna. Okay. Take her with you to meet the dragons. Sweet. Can I take her with me and not meet the dragons? All right, that artwork's actually not bad. Going off to hunt for their dinner. Did we find an FAQ? No, we found the password for the second half of the game, courtesy of 1996. God, I can't see anything. Your name is like really dark. Kyoko. Well, Kyoku. Kyo. There we go. That'll work. Courtesy of Kyo, we found the password, and we just loaded the second part of the game because it's freaking basic. Bunch of British people who are chat are scarred by life. All right. Yes, slowly fly off the side of the screen. Notepad. Note-taking, yeah. 4 baby dragons have been left behind to guard Claire. You'll have to tame them. Okay, can I just squish them instead? 4 magic collars. Nice. Catch 1 dragon at a time. Make the dragons come out by throwing their favorite food. Each dragon has a different favorite. You have 3 bags of chips, 3 oranges, 3 lollies, and 3 buns. Okay. If you run out of something, the witch will come. What? Make the dragons come out on their own. Okay. Good night, Antaeus. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you as always. What year was this game released? I mean, the BBC Micro came out in what, 83? 82? 83? I forget when the BBC Micro came out. Okay, which food do you want to throw to the dragons? We'll throw some chips. Red dragons sometimes eat chips. Green dragon sometimes eats them. The blue dragon hates them. The yellow dragon loves them. Okay. All right. You can put a magic collar on the yellow dragon. All right. Which food do you want to throw to the dragons? All right. An orange. Let's see if anybody loves oranges. Sometimes. Getting educational now. Yeah, I know I know what British people mean by chips. Yellow dragon sometimes eats them. All right, so the red dragon sometimes it will eat the orange. Blue dragon loves them. All right. I'll throw a lolly. There we go. Green dragon loves them. Okay. A bun. Is this just like up to the dragons? Oh wait, I have to get him. All right, blue dragon hates them, so I throw that. I get rid of the blue dragon. Do I have to find an order of that? Oh God. Okay. Dragons like to fry things. Yeah. Yep. Logic puzzle. Okay. So I got to get the blue dragon back. I think the blue dragon was okay with the bun, right? Oh God. I need paper for this. You can put a magic collar on the green dragon. Okay. Do I have to get them out just by themselves in order to put a magic collar on them? Okay. I've already done the green dragon. The freaking witch is going to get me. All right. Yep. All right. You have to tell us about what they hate once you call it. Yeah, I need to like take notes about which one is like no. All right. We failed again. Yeah. Well, that was fun. Brainpox and Foxpox. Hello, One Man Conga. How are you? Yeah, that was a decent puzzle. If I were in a different mood, I would probably want to solve it. But what I really honestly want to do, I don't know. Yeah, that's not right. I have to invoke MMFS. If there's anything else. What he's here needs therapy, yeah. Oh wait, I have a menu here. I can just boot disk 0. Ha, look at that. This thing has so many freaking games. But the thing, all right, so sorry, actually I didn't even want to do this. The thing I really want to do is I want to try and get the Prince of Persia running. I think I have that on here somewhere. Ah, yeah, 257 pop. Okay. Deboot 257. All right. I don't know if this is actually going to work. I don't know if it's going to work on a... Well, no, it has to work on a master, because this is one I couldn't run on my B, because it needs 128K. What was 304? I've already forgotten. My memory's that bad. I love the music for this game. Okay. This is a new game. This is a new game. In case you haven't figured it out by the request to send a bug report to GitHub, this is a new port. 2000, maybe 2018. I'm guessing from the build date. Who knows? Yeah, if possible, save the state in the emulator. No. So I don't think this is going to run from the MMFS. I think this is why I need to get a GoTech running. So let's see if we can get a GoTech running. This stream has now pivoted to a tech stream. All right. Just back to the bench cam here. Let me eject this because I really do want to be able to run this thing. Now, when I got as far before the stream as hooking up power to this thing, so now I need to strap the programming pin. I gotta find flash floppy. So for those of you who may not know, flash floppy is an open source firmware for the GoTech hardware that improves capabilities of the device. So I need to get on here, get to the wiki, figure out firmware programming. So we will follow over to this. Actually, I could, hopefully, maybe. Nope, go away. All right. Y'all can sort of follow along with this. Look at the open flops if you want to build your own. Yeah. Yes, you can build your own GoTech with that. I've never done that. Artery microcontrollers. All right. You need to use a short wire for the two leftmost pads on the programming header. So we will strap these two pins. Let me find. I had a wire. I had a piece of wire. Has anyone seen where my piece of wire went? There it is. All right, let's see if I can get that strapped. And now I need the programming cable. So you need an evil A to A cable to light these things up. Let's see what happens. See if I get the DFU device to appear. And then the Artery ISP programmer. Let's see if it even shows up. Huh. Oh wait, there we go. All right. Yes, and it looks exactly like this. All in Chinese or whatever language that is that I can't quite recognize. All right, USB DFU. It is showing up. It's like semi-frozen. Okay, but that's all right. Next, which one's the next button? What's this button here? Okay, select. Oh, select language. Ha! I can put it in English. Just like it shows. Of course, it's going to lock up here for a bit. All right. Oh God, no. I want to go back to the DFU. Let me switch it so y'all can see this. If this works. There we go. All right. No. Oh, Dang it. I don't know why it takes so long for this to respond. All right, USB DFU. Come on. All right, next. Limit this features of some, limit the use of some functions. Okay. Screen with many options. We need to erase the old firmware. So select enable disable protection option. All right, that's the target. All right. Disable protection option. Next. Flash memory be mass erased. Yes, erase the flash memory. Yeah, COM13. I got some serial ports. I got a few serial ports. Failed to open DFU device. Okay, I suspect that this is not making the proper contact, and I am in fact. Oh yeah, it just freaking it popped out completely. I am just going to solder this blasted thing in real quick. Well, I don't know if it wiped it or not, but I'm a little bit worried about the integrity of the DFU mode bootstrap, so I'm just, because it's super easy for me to do right now, I'm just gonna solder in the DFU programming cable. Now that should guarantee that it stays around in DFU mode. All right. Go back to the Arteri programmer. Okay, now it shows up straight away with USB DFU. Okay, let's see if this protection. Yeah, now it's responding just fine. So it was not, in fact, in DFU mode. Okay, perfect. There's an Amiga version of Granny's Garden. Dear God, why? All right. Now we can download to device, add, find the hex file I downloaded from flash floppy earlier, 415. Yep, this is the one for the tiny microcontroller. Select verify after download. Where's verify after download? Verify after download. All right, next. If enable access protection, yeah, I'm not enabling access protection. I don't care. On flash floppy. Operation finished. Yay! Cool. And we are done. Now we can unplug the computer, unsolder the programming bootstrap. All right. Yay. Now, when I power it on, I should see FF. Let me turn my power supply on. Just to verify operation here. from my 5-volt bench supply, or from my bench supply set to 5 volts. Alright. And FF, there we go. That is what we want to see. That indicates that we are running flash floppy. So we have successfully flash floppied the Gotek. Now I have to actually connect it and get it powered. Actually, I might want to leave that because I'm not quite sure how to get power to this thing. Ordinarily, on the bottom of a BBC Micro, let me disconnect my cable here. Sorry about the hum. Ordinarily down here on the bottom of a BBC Micro, there would be an accessory power connector from the power supply. Now this is not a stock power supply. I've replaced it with a Meanwell. And I have this connector, but I have not fitted it. So I think, all right, so the disk drive, we just need to have, oh no wait, this is a twist cable. I don't think I want that. Maybe I do. Maybe I can get by with it. We'll see. I have this other cable too. I have to see if it looks like it's twisted. Yeah, this one is also twisted. Okay, so I don't think it matters. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this cable. And I think there's a way we can tell the Gotek to untwist it. I think there's a jumper we can set. All right, disk drive. Plug this in down here. All right, good solid connection. We like that. Shock machines to children. No, no. I think you have some serious trauma to work out around this game, Amiga Gamer. I really do. All right. This, I think I can run it out this way. Yeah, that'll work. We can connect this to Gotek. Pin 1 is over here. And then it just needs some power. Now, I think temporarily what I'm going to do is just solder these to the rails from the power supply, because the rails where the power supply connects have these lovely little links that jump off of the power supply connectors. I think I could just tack solder right onto those, and we're going to call that happy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Probably want just a little bit of flux. If I can find my flux, what do I do with it? I was just using it. Who stole my flux? There it is. Found it. Found it. Found it. Dab a little bit on there and on there. And same here. These are just wires that I cut off an old PC power supply. So I don't know if they're going to be happy being soldered or not. I'm thinking maybe they won't be, but we'll try it anyway. And a little bit of solder. It's not a good retro stream until the soldering iron comes out, right? All right, well, I kind of have to put these on backwards just because I can't reach the blasted thing. Guess what's not taking solder in the tiniest little bit? Yeah, wow. Absolutely cannot solder to these links. Absolutely cannot solder them. Dang it. Okay. All right. Minor setback. Minor setback. It just turned completely black. Are these like insulated? I wonder if these are actually insulated. All right. The solder's not sticking. There's probably a lining of asbestos fireproofing. Yeah, who knows? All right. Where else do we want to pull some 5 volts from? I could get it inside the power supply, but I'm pretty sure that, yeah, these are all these wires are actually soldered into the power supply, not connectorized, and that would be a pain in the carcass. I mean, absolute pain in the carcass to get to. All right, I'll trim these down. All right, I'm going to intentionally hit some of the wires when I strip this. Try and trim this connector down a little bit. Turn the block, the wires, use different wires in the block. I could actually, you know what? All right. All right, I'm going to tin these wires here real quick. Whew. These are now trimmed to the point where I think that they will fit inside some of these connectors. This connector right here, I will bet SK1A. Let me look at the schematic. I bet that that's got power and ground on it. That's not showing what I expected it to show. Just having trouble finding it in the schematic. F3, SK9, okay. SK2, SK1A. All right. 0 volts and 0 volts B and 5 volts. All right, pins 1 and 2. So I should be able to find power right there. Where's my meter? Here we are. Let's verify this Okay, there we go. Overlay, maybe, possibly. There we go. So we should see, plug the bead back in. Yeah, 1 and 2, 0. .95. That will do. That will do. Cool. So now we just have to physically get the wires to fit, which I think they will, now that I have trimmed them and tinned them. Disconnect this from the GoTech first. Don't have any mishaps. And I don't feel like unmounting the board, so we're just going to top solder this. Because top soldering everything is fun, right, Bald Engineer? All right. That should do the trick. And then later on, when I do a permanent mount, I'll use better wiring in there. I don't even need to use a Berg connector when I do this for real. I can just solder straight onto the GoTech. Nope, don't do that. Let's test it first. Test it first. All right, so I turn this on. We should have 5 volts and ground on here. Let us make sure. It's a little hard to get into these pins. Maybe I can get it from back. Yeah, I can get it back here. That's what I'll do. We got 5 volts. Perfect. Considering how much time I just spent fixing this machine, I really don't want to blow anything up my first time using it. So yes, I test. Anytime I do power wiring, I would test. All right. That and GoTechs are freaking expensive. I just ordered one of the F435 GoTechs. Now granted, it was pre-modded with the rotary encoder, but I paid like 50 bucks for that blasted thing. Mostly because finding one that wasn't modded was still like 40. GoTechs have gotten stupid expensive. So now, now this might actually work, but I'm pretty sure first I have to, let's see how I have to set this up. So let's go back to Flash Floppy's website. Initial setup. Native mode, index mode. Let's see, host platforms. Acorn BBC Micro. Microsystem uses original single density controller, requires index pulses to avoid disk not ready errors. Reported on screen as drive fault, blah, blah, blah. Solved by specifying the following in ff.config. So I need to make a flash floppy config file. Test each individual circuit, which has the most magic? No, absolutely not. You're going to do an inexpensive hobby. From those old computers and game systems you have, yeah. I mean, this hobby can be as pricey as you want it to be, I think, is the answer. All right, flashfloppy.config. Let's edit this. Index suppression equals no. Is it host equals BBC? All right, ffconfig host equals acorn. Okay. Switch to emulation. Yeah, emulation, perfectly fine. Experiences all the terrible software without waiting on overpriced part shortages. Yep. And Atari XLs. I love my Atari XL. I really do. All right. Eject that. And then I think all I need to do is strap MO to swap, to undo the twist. Let's see if this works. All right. Get these wires out of the way, just for the heck of it. All right, I'm going to switch back to the screen. Oh, I'm going to plug in all the things. All right. All right. The GoTech is ooh, look at that. It read. So this is Astro Blasters. Okay, so I need to switch disks. Let me see if it's, let me try the next one. All right, let's catalog the disk. Here it is. Here it is. All right. Oh man, this is working. I'm so happy about that. All right, now I have to remember how to actually use a DFS. Is it just boot? No. All right. Boot the disk. I don't care about the disk structure, just give me the freaking commands. Help ADFS. Okay. What do we... Escape, okay. Huh. Alright, how do I actually boot the darn thing? Or do I just... ADFS, alright. Alright, I think we're reading from the disk. We read from the disk last time under DFS. Delete, directory, info. Yeah, any sequence, image. All right, here's all right. Your boot file. What are we doing? I'm totally lost. I'm sorry. How do I just boot the disk? It has a Maybe we stick with DFS. Catalog was able to work last time. All right, that's working. All right, all you folks who grew up with these machines, how do I boot the disk? No. Just run the thing. No. All right. Maybe there's instructions on the. Let's see. BBC master. Boot. Come on. All right. Here's the BitShifters website. By the way, this is where you can get the shift break. Okay. Just going to boot the disk. Ooh. Oh, yes, it's booting. Yay. Thank you, Micromagic. Thank you. Okay. Remember the keys here. Left and right, Z and X. Star to jump. Up and down. And then action. Okay. All right. See if this works. All right, we got this far on MMFS. All right, I had to get this far before when I was just testing MMFS, and now it seems to be just stuck here, exactly the same place. This is an all-time classic, and it's been ported either back in the day or now to just about anything, but it's not working on this machine. And I don't know why. And I'm a little bit bummed about it. Because I really thought this was going to work this time. All right, maybe it's a bad image. Let's break. I'm gonna touch up this solder joint a little bit because it looks like it's leaning just a little too much towards that other wire, and I don't like that idea. All right, that looks safe. Let's make sure. Huh. That's reading short. I don't like that. 69 ohms. Not short. Not shorted. All right. I now have a solder joint which is classifiable as precarious, but hopefully not short. Because the last thing I need to do right now is short out the power supply on my beep. Yes, 69 ohms. Great. This is why we check everything. Nope. You go there. You go there. You go back over here. I will find the cap for you later. All right. Now, where were we? Checking the disk image. Check the disk image. Download. No, no, no. You don't need to load the full Visual Studio code. All right, I'm hacking the image file, the image.a.cfg on the GoTech, which stores the currently selected floppy image, just so I don't have to select the blasted thing when I plug it back in. All right. Flash drive back in the micro. Put the solder back where we found it. Let's try this again. All right, fresh image, fresh copy of the image. Let's see if this goes. Anyway, power up the GoTech. That would help. All right. Okay, sweet. That's booting. See if we can finally get past the intro. I just hit escape. See if maybe that'll boot the game instead. Ooh, this is new. It's not showing anything reading off of the GoTech. That's a bummer. If their page says anything about troubleshooting. Just a lot of stuff about the project. All right. Ooh, there's a GitHub. Oh, Prince of Persia, Apple II. Never mind. Oh yeah, that's the GitHub for the original source that they recovered off of Jordan Mechner's original discs, which is very cool. Well. All right, I do that. I see it load. Lights on. It's loading. Loading tracks. Track 11, track 12. All right, done that. Now we load some more stuff. There's our intro. Alright, we left off on track 30. Oh, it's loading more things. Maybe hitting escape is bad. Right, we're loading more things. We just stopped loading. Now, this is the point at which I would expect the game to, you know, show up on the screen. Or actually, I guess at this point we'd be seeing the animation with the Sultan's daughter. But we're not seeing anything. Bummer. All right, I wonder if I can load anything off of this. Let's reboot. See if I can load freaking anything off of this GoTech at all. Huh. Thanks, Chili. Be good. Yes, we will boot it up. All right, the first disc on here was the blaster thing. Let's do catalog, see what we got. All right, so we'll do the same thing again. It's got a pling boot, so we're gonna shift brake. All right, Astro Blaster. Return. All right, ZX. Return to fire, shift to warp. Ooh.
Play Astro Blaster.
Oh wow. Okay. It's weird how they all move together. Gotcha. Yes, major pew-pews. Oh, what in the... Dang it. These guys are tiny. How am I supposed to hit them? Gotcha. Oh no. Alright, I can just hold the button down for auto fire. That at least is good. Yeah, it is a very smooth pew-pew. What? Oh, I couldn't shoot. Yeah, no. Not attempting that, Jelly Be Good. Maybe I just dodge. Can you all hear the speech? It's pretty cool. Mega Mania? That I've never heard of. You'll have to show us that one sometime, Lady Alaros. But anyway, this drive works. So I don't know why my machine's not loading Prince of Persia. Maybe I need to find like a RAM tester or something. Because, you know, I have not verified that this machine is 100%. Atari 2600 game. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize I have a fuel gauge. Maybe that's why I couldn't shoot. I love the classic British ZX navigation keys, though. Oh, this is just ridiculous. Oh, that's one way to get him.
Over to battle station.
Alright. Okay, that's actually a fairly cool game. I wonder if that was an old game or Astro Blaster 2016. Okay, modern game. I was wondering. I was like, is this an original game for the BBC? Because wow. All right, let's see what's on the next disc image. I forgot what's on these discs. Oh dear Lord, no, no. How many copies of this game does one person need? Osmoosh, Splash. I have no idea what this is. Let's find out. All right, we're loading up disk. Ooh, oh, it's a Puddlesoft game. Oh, I wonder if this is... Yeah, I'll bet this is... Yeah, hibernated. That's what this is. Cool. I could not get this game to run off the MMFS on my Model B because the MMFS put the page in the wrong place and chewed up too much of the sideways RAM, even after I did the sideways RAM mod. But now that I have 128K, I can run it. So cool. This is the text adventure. Hibernated one. We played a little bit. I played it on stream like 1,000 years ago. We played a little bit of it, but now I can run it on the Beeb. Let's see. Let's do 40 by 32. Does that work? Yeah. All right. Powered by Osmoo. Okay, I guess that's the game engine. Shadow RAM is RAM that is underneath the OS. This is a machine, this is a 128K machine, so it has banked RAM, and some of it is banked underneath the OS. I think that's what it means by Shadow RAM. Sideways RAM was these ROM sockets here. Like on my Model B, I have configured one of them to be writable, so it's RAM. The sideways ROMs, the sideways slots on the BBC were a way of expanding by means of bank selection the amount of ROM that you could, all the different ROMs you could have in the machine. And because of how they were installed on the machine, they were like sideways. So they ran like sideways across the machine when you put this expansion board in, I think is the genesis of that name. But it's basically all of the 32 or 16K banks that are in the ROM space here. So this machine, because it's a 128K, looks to have sideways RAM banks to software that's more or less made for a Model B. In fact, I could flip this thing into Model B mode, and you could see how it's very unhappy, I think. Actually, let's do that. That would be fun. So I'm going to use my little ROM switcher here and switch this back to 32K B mode, and let's boot it up again, because it should have, yeah, BBC 32K 1770 DFS, shift break to boot. I don't know if this will run on a 32K machine or not, honestly. I've forgotten. It's been so long since I messed with it. 64K sideways RAM. Okay, so it just shows up. It shows up with the other with other memory mapped as sideways RAM. So okay, cool. But yay, the Gotek is working. That is very good. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I think I had some bad RAM in this machine. The RAM, I believe, is provided by these chips right here. Let me switch scenes here. Whoops, not that scene, you idiot. This scene. The RAM, I believe, is provided by these 4 chips here. They are Toshiba, I think, but 41464s, so 4 bits by 64K. So each one providing 64 kilobytes for a total of 128 kilobytes. I need to find a RAM test program that I can run on this and give me some sort of indication if either of these chips are bad. None of them are particularly warm. They're all vaguely warm. One of them's not considerably warmer than the other. But because they're 4 bits wide, well, I guess they could have a problem at some particular address. It doesn't have to affect the whole address. I was going to say, they're 4 bits wide. I would expect it to cause a little bit more chaos than this, but maybe not. So, yeah, I need to find some diagnostics and verify that the machine is fully working. But it's working enough, so I'm very happy about that. So I think it's probably about time to shut this down. We got the Gotek flash floppied. That's great. Most of the beeb works. That's great. I'll come up with a permanent install. What Gedge often does with these, he's the guy who sent me this machine, and he printed me this wonderful holder right here. And so this clips into one of the cartridge slots. It just pops in right there. And it has a slot for a rotary encoder, the USB port, and the typical OLED display that you see with Goteks. And so what he does is he actually mounts the Gotek board right here, and then wires it into this adapter, so that you just have a USB port right here on the top of your master, pop in your drive, select it with the rotary encoder, and you're off to the races. It just has an internal Gotek. So I think I'm going to do that mod to this machine when I next get a chance. I don't know when that'll be. But that's my plan for this one. And this, like I said, this is one of the crappy Goteks. It has the 415 Arteri controller. So it's not good for high density, but that's okay. Disk drives, disks for the BBC were only single-sided anyway. So shouldn't be a problem running on an ancient Gotek like this. So yay. So I think that's going to do it for tonight. One last screen flashiness. All of the Mode 7 colors. So thanks everyone for hanging out. Jelly Be Good, Shell Shock, Retrofox, Lady Aileros, Sigurbjorn, Texas Foosballer. Who else? Who else popped in while I wasn't looking? Bahamujire. I don't know if I said hello to you all. Micromagic, welcome. Mega Gamer, of course. Ian, Brock, Petzel, Aaron. Good. It's good to see all you folks. Coffee Cup. Hope I didn't miss anyone. And Retro Swim. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Yeah. So thanks for the good luck wishes. Like I said, this is probably going to be my last. It's certainly going to be my last stream from this bench, and it's probably going to be my last stream of the year till I can get moved, packed up, and find a new retro room. It's going to be a bummer. I really enjoy these, so I think you'll get through it, Amiga Gamer. I don't think the witch will get you. I don't think the witch will get you. I'm going to throw one last link out here for folks who want to pop over to the Discord. I'll be trying to spend some time there, and if I feel like doing some impromptu streaming, I'll usually fire it up in the Discord rather than going full OBS and Twitch and all that stuff. Anyone who wants to pop over there, you're welcome to do it. It's a very tiny Discord. I post all my rants. But thanks everyone for hanging out. Let's see what's going on the Twitches if we want to have a final raid. Let's see, Zero Page. What's Zero Page up to? They're still in pre-roll, as they always do. They have like 10 minutes before they have like 25 minutes of pre-roll. There's Sid. What's Sid up to? He looks like he's soldering on some channel stuff. That could be interesting. And oh, Nostalgic Rhino. Nostalgic Rhino looks like they are playing some Ninja Gaiden. So let's pop over there to Nostalgic Rhino, say hello, and give some follows if you like Real Hardware Retro streams. Thanks so much. I will not see you next week. I will find you all on the Twitters or the Discords. I really appreciate everyone hanging out with me all this time. This is super fun. I'm gonna miss it, but hopefully we'll be back. And yeah, we're gonna raid Nostalgic Rhino. Say hello to them, and everyone take care. One last outro.